in the screen.
Right, so, one of the problems is someone comes in, BYO, how do I get this amazing mobile experience?
That's right, BYO, bring their own device. So you go, wherever you buy your devices these days, and it's full of your own personal applications. You can see up there, it's littered with them. Well, you can go to the App Store too and bring the Citrix receiver down on your own. So that you should do. If you click on that, the very first time it comes up and it says, add your account. Now this needs to be simple, and we really have simplified it. So if I do add an account here, all I have to do, now anyone, anywhere in the world, you put in your email address. And when you do that, it essentially takes off the domain at the end, strips that off, and goes to your company. It goes and finds your company, finds the cloud gateway, and then it comes back and it asks you for your domain credentials.
So auto-discovery, just like setting up a consumer email.
That's right, exactly like that, very simple. And it even allows you to put in your super highly confidential Citrix password. Nobody saw that? Now it connects to the cloud gateway and it pulls the store to you. So all the information, all the applications that you had configured prior while you were in the office are going to just jump there. And we're focusing on mobility here. So look at this. When we connect in, it gives us all 5 of those mobile applications that we just talked about. And they're all here. Remember, they're grayed out because we have to not just access those over the network remotely, we're going to pull them down and access them locally. So to do that, you can see it says tap to install, and that's exactly what you do. Now when you click tap, like I did on the ShareFile app, it downloads it, pulls it over the wire, again, from wherever you are, and it says, hey, if you want to install it here, well, we do. So Citrix Receiver installs it on the iPad natively. Now it's installing, you can see that. When I let it finish installing here, you'll see I have my business app section here, and these are all my personal applications, so it's still BYO. Now what's nice about this screen is Receiver and everything that it lays down is all secured by Receiver, right? So if the device is lost, the IT organization can reach in and they can lock this content or wipe it off here, if that's required, right? Or if you leave the company perchance, right? So, wow, we can do it on an iPad, but we can do it on many devices. So, we also have, an Android device here. So this is the Android Samsung Galaxy Tab 7.7-inch. And if you take a look at the bottom of this, you're going to see all those applications there also, right? So we have, click, turn, zoom, yes. We have receiver down here with the applications. So click, open these up, pull them down exactly the same way. All right, and let me show you one more device here. That is the Samsung Galaxy Note that I happen to have right here. As I'm sure many of you do too. Note, right? So the Note is a great device, 5.3 inches. It is a phone and a tablet kind of in between, and you can see all the icons on there too. So receiver, same process. Click, easy to install, first time use, applications come down and away you go, you can use them. Well, this saga continues. I mean, how many pockets does a person have, right? So, but what I really want to show it to you on is the iPhone 5, because it's a great experience on the iPhone 5. But I forgot what it was. Oh, that's right, the iPhone 5. Well, introducing the new iTie. There's always other places. So, I've got my iPhone 5. How many iPhone 5s here? Right? 7, 12, yeah, a few. They're hard to get at the moment, so that's good. We've got various happy iPhone 5 owners, I'm certain. I love this phone. So I'm going to go ahead and hook this into Apple TV also, so you'll see it up above on the screen. Okay, good. So let's pop out of here. Now, look where we are. We're fully loaded. We have receiver on the bottom and the 5 applications here. And I'm going to pop you through the mobile applications. The first one in the top left-hand corner is the mail. So secure mail, at-work mail, delivered by Citrix, mobily, natively, on the iOS device. You can see I have some mail here, right? Good. Now, if I click through the mail, you can see, there's various attachments and things, and I can pop into these and take a look at the attachments and preview them and so forth. But it's typical mail, and this is good. Now, what happens when I pop out of this? Remember, on the bottom of the iPhone is my personal email, and there's 342 unread messages in there. I'll get to that right after the keynote. But that's my personal email, so that takes second priority. Now, this is the business email, again, very separate and secure. Okay, so that's email. The next step, within email, I also want to go ahead and show you contacts. Well, of course, if I click on the contacts tab, I got a ton of contacts in here. All that information, same thing would be available to me, but it's my business contacts. If I go into the
Probably coming from Exchange.
yes, that's right. Oh, yes, the mail, the colander, the contacts, it's all coming from Exchange, securely delivered, and it's here. So here's my calendar also, so my events. Synergy Keynote, Barcelona, followed by a very important meeting.
Barcelona misspelled.
Well, yeah, I gotta get the spell checker sorted out here. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you when I'm gonna create a new meeting here. So I'm gonna go into the invite, and Mark, you're in. Wes, Catherine, you're in. Okay, how about Gordon? There we go. We got some folks in this meeting. And we're going to pick a day here. How about if we make it Saturday? Does that work for you?
Sure. We work everywhere.
Good.
Every day.
All right. Well, let me check your calendar first. Well, you're the one who's busy on Saturday. All right. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah. That's a nice view. But you know what? Since you're busy on Saturday, I'm just going to throw a go-to-meeting invite in there. Since it's completely integrated in, as it should be, of course. And so that's it. We've got that meeting in the books. Okay? So now we have mobile mail and mobile web. Secure web is the next one we're going to look at, right? We're going to pop into there. At Work Web. So I go into At Work Web, and I'm going to show you a few of these pages that I have opened already. And it's nice because you can go into page preview mode here. Right? This is pretty lovely. This top page that I have open when I click in is actually the intranet page. So what happens here? You have a secure browser that's now natively executing on the device, but it actually creates a micro VPN back into the organization, wherever you are, to give you a secure connection into the data that's inside the company. So this is one example in the intranet. This other page that I have open actually is a SharePoint site. So the same thing. Micro VPN in, connected, secure data, it's all safe and sound. And then of course you can hit the outside world too. So if you want to hit CNN, grab that information, it will as well. So it's all in this space right here, this at Work Mail and At Work Web. Okay?
So Brad, question.
Yeah.
Now, what if my company doesn't like me, doesn't allow me, blocks me from going to CNN when I'm in the office, and I can only go to ITV for my news?
Yes, well, the beauty is all of those policies apply, right? Because what happens, the browser opens and channels that through the organization. The policies, the filters kick in and apply, whether you should or shouldn't see it, and then you can or you can't. And if you have to, you can pop out of here and go back to your normal browser, and you can do what it is that you need to do, right? Now, of course, we have ShareFile, Podio, and GoToMeeting, and those are all sorted, integrated in also. We'll see that in a minute. But what I want to do is show you a couple additional apps that you can grab and put on the device also. So we're going to go into Receiver, and we're going to go into a menu called Mobile Applications. So here's a couple of extras. Now, here's one here called Office Enterprise. And if I click on that, it's going to pull it down to my iPhone and go ahead and install it also. So this gives me the ability to open attachments in email and really work on documents, documents, spreadsheets, PowerPoint, and that sort of thing. So there's other applications in here I can go ahead and choose from also. So I got pharmaceutical, Spectrum, whatever it might be. So the first is a general purpose application like Office. So it's been downloaded now. And so now what I do is install it, okay? So it's going to drop it in here. This is a general purpose, so everybody could use this app. We're going to put a special purpose one on here too. So let me go ahead and take this and move it over into my workspace right there, okay? And now what happens when I open up email, and I go into email, if I open up this email from you, it's got this attachment in here, when I click on it, it opens, and I can integrate into, if you see Open With, it doesn't offer you the opportunity to open with applications out of your public space on your device, only the secure applications, and that's that Office app right there. And it's authorized by Receiver, so we make sure that it's all secure. So it comes. And what's interesting here, now you can pull these docs, someone sends you a doc like this, you can pull it up, you can pop right into here, believe it or not, and you can start editing. This is great. Don't you think?
Love it. So this control is all about MDX, right? This is MDX at work here in the endpoint, but creating a beautiful experience invisibly for you as an employee.
That's it, exactly. And it integrates everything in together. So if we say save here, it'll take it off. You can take that file that you just saved and you can open it in ShareFile. It integrates into ShareFile, so it allows you to pick a file that you want to put it into, right? So if we go back into mail in here, we'll have other mail examples in here where we've got links in it. You click a link inside a mail and it goes back and takes you straight into At Work Web, again the secure web space. And by the way, that email that you just sent me, I opened, it was a link to all of our partners here. right? All the partners here that we have at Synergy. So there they are, fully integrated together. The last thing we have here is an application that comes from, more of a special purpose space. So if you're in the pharmaceutical business, so I'm a pharmaceutical sales rep right now, okay? So I click on that, and it holds it over. And then when it gets here, I'm going to go ahead and install it. Now, good news is, I grab this, haul it over into my little private workspace over here, and I launch it. This is a cool little pharmaceutical app. It's authorized by receiver, so it's secure. And I can take it offline now. I don't have to be connected to run this, right? And there's my little pharmaceutical molecule as I go into the world and sell these things. Okay? Now when I'm done, I might quit. I might leave the pharmaceutical business.
Yeah.
Because I hear this is
You're not making your numbers, Brad.
No.
Okay.
And I hear this is a great opportunity in citrus that I'm really interested in.
Okay.
So that's it. I'm out of the pharmaceutical business.
All right. So we're going to wipe your device. We're going to hit the kill switch.
That's it. So, as soon as the IT organization hits the kill switch, it takes receiver and all the icons that you see here that are working together brilliantly and securely, and it rips them right off of here, and they are gone.
Okay.
Just like that.
All right. Guess what? We're low on time.